What it do, good people? What it do? Oh my God, back at it again. Whip it, whip it. Yep. It's your boy Keith Daniel. You are now tuned in to the Daniel Diagnosis. Hope everybody out there has been safe, productive, and blessed since the last time we spoke. Got a fantastic show for you today, man. It's so much going on in this music industry, man. Are we witnessing the death of the music industry? I mean, as we know it anyway. We know we're gonna always have music, but the way the demographics of the music industry, specifically hip hop, are we witnessing the end of it? Are we witnessing a changing of the guards? Because there's been a lot going on, and I'm a firm believer that whatever in the dog is gonna come to the light. Now, I got several different topics that I want to touch on. All right, you got the Prince family situation. Ever since Takeoff death, it's been like a snowball effect, a roller coaster, if you will, as far as all the stuff that they're going through. I've never heard Senior talk this much in my life. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up. And it's almost like it's an exposition. You feel what I'm saying? NBA Youngboy saying that he doesn't want to rap no more. We want to end it. You feel what I'm saying? The whole YSL situation. How they're dismantling this whole organization. Sauce Walker being picked up on RICO charges. Like, we're witnessing things that we have never seen before, people. This is absolutely mind-blowing. To me, anyway. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And I don't think people are really actually looking at it. You even got Corey Holcomb saying that, Beyonce and Jay-Z was over there on Pedophile Island. I made it right at 2 minutes before I said that P word. But man, it's crazy, man. I just want to touch on it, man. I want to get into it, man, because ultimately I'm seeing it. Like it's something else going on, man. That you got Charleston White going crazy, talking about these rappers or whatnot. You got Wack 100 doing his thing. You had Tekashi 6ix9ine coming out here, and we got the conversation as far as talking about who's a rat and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, boom, boom. Listen, man, we're witnessing something that we have never seen before in hip-hop. This might be the death of hip-hop as we know it. Are we birthing a new form of hip-hop? You know what I mean? Like, for me, I'm being honest with you. I used to tamper around with the music industry. I've tried my level best to get in there. But for whatever reasons, the powers that be, meaning the principalities, talking about God, that wasn't my lane. Now, I was just protected. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't the fact that I ain't had a talent. I had that it factor. I still got the it factor. I mean, it's me. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like no matter what I did, I could never kick that door down. It was always some type of obstacle or resistance there that didn't allow me to get into the inner sanctums of what we call the music industry. All right? Like, for me, I got out of prison 2004, I was 24 years old. Actually, I was 20, right at 24. I think I was all about to turn 24. I was like 23 and 3/4 or something like that. All right. So I hopped out, got with a label called SMP at the time. Stayed with them. Everything was cool. It was more so on a local clique type of operation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we were making noise around here in the city, in the Tri-City area, but it wasn't going anywhere or any further for me. And I'm an impatient type of guy. You know what I mean? Over the years, this has been like 20 years ago almost now. So over the years, I've learned patience. But back then, I was very impatient, all right? So I was very impatient. I switched sides when I say I switched sides, I literally switched sides. I left with SMP, which later became Chief Entertainment after I left, and I joined with Bases Loaded Records. Bases Loaded brought you the J Moneys. Bases Loaded brought you Cash Out. I want to say Bases Loaded brought you Lil Yachty. They brought you some artists that you just didn't know about, because the way Bases Loaded operate, they're more like a junior college, or could be a D1 college for mainstream, for the mainstream labels. So they'll take you, they'll get you ready, they'll get you pumped up, they'll get you suited and booted for the big leagues. And then once you're ready to go up, just like in baseball, you go from what? Triple A, double A to single A, or is it vice versa? However, you get the picture. Once you get ready to go to the league, or what we call the show, the labels will come snatch you up. But at this point, you're already groomed. And I remember one of the owners of the label. See, I was difficult with them. It never worked out for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, when I was with SMP, everything was cool because I was still eating. Because my partner at the time, which was the CEO, you know, he was doing his thing. He was making some bread, this, that, and the third. So he always made sure I was taken care of. You see what I'm saying? Just straight up, point blank, period. No matter if it's money, if it's work, if it's a vehicle, you know, looking the part, that shit was straight. I was good. However, when I left and I went to Bases Loaded, it was strictly business. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn your feelings. You see what I'm saying? We ain't here to look out for you. We here to treat you as a product. And that never sat well with me, okay? Because I was used to, you know, I'm a very family-oriented guy. I'm a loyal guy. You know what I mean? I'm a Leo. So that never sat well with me. But again, me being a Leo, I got pride. So I stuck it out. I stuck it out for about 18 months, right at 2 years. So, make a long story short, one of the owners always used to tell me, like, you got to do whatever it takes. You got to do whatever it takes. And that phrase never sat well with me. Like, what do you mean, whatever it takes? Whatever it takes to get there, you got to get there. And I'm like, that, whatever it takes. Because, see, my whatever it takes is going to be different than your whatever it takes. You know what I mean? And there's certain things that I'm not willing to do. Point blank, period. Now, I just had that in the back of my mind. So one day he asked me, because we were having difficulties with me producing a single. And the reason we were having difficulties was because I'm a gangster rapper. It was at the time I was a gangster rapper. I was really out here in the streets. And gangster rap wasn't popping like that no more. That's when Soulja Boy had fucked the game up with Yule. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that, Soulja. You fucked the game up with Yule, dog. He fucked the game up with Yule. They came out with all this melody rapping shit. And I couldn't do it. I could do it, but it just didn't feel right with me doing it. It didn't sit right. So, you know, one of the owners asked me one day, he said, what kind of artist you want to be? I was like, shit, man, I see myself as like being a Tupac artist. And he started laughing. He said, shit, you see what they did to Tupac, don't it? And I never forgot that. Never forgot that statement, because that was one hell of a statement. Looking back, in hindsight being 2020, I understand that he understood where I was coming from, and he knew exactly what was going on in the industry. I was just naive. So ultimately what happened was, you know, we had a falling out and agreed to disagree, and I went my separate ways and they went their separate ways. You know what I mean? And it was the best thing that ever happened to me, being honest with you, because it put me in a position for me to hit rock bottom. And the only place you can go from hitting rock bottom is up. And damn it, I went up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here in front of you today as a business owner. Consider myself successful. And I consider myself blessed because I missed the guillotine. And it wasn't because of me. It was because God had something greater in store. He could see something around that corner that I could not. And he just always had his grace and his mercy around me and protected me from it. So now, fast forward 20 years, here I am, and I'm able to see what's actually going on in the industry. And I'm like, damn, boy, you mean to tell me this is what I was trying to obtain? I was trying to gain admittance into this shit? And I can't do nothing but thank God. So now, I'm seeing all this shit unravel. The same shit that I knew what was going on, just like a lot of us did, but we can't pinpoint it because it was always done in the dark. But now it's too much light shining out here in the world. It's a different type of light. You see what I'm saying? I'm serious. It's a different type of light. And now we have social media. More so, we have YouTube. So now we're able to see things happen in real time. And certain things are happening for certain reasons. So it leads me to the point to be like, are we really witnessing a renaissance in hip hop? Now, before you can move forward, you got to eliminate the bullshit. Like I always say on this channel, you gotta heal. You can't heal what you don't reveal. All right. In order to properly diagnose a sickness or ailment, you first got to know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? And more, day by day, we are seeing what's going on. All right. So let me see which one I want to pull up here first. Now, one of these, let's for example, let's go into this YSL situation. All right. Yeah, let's do the YSL situation first. I think that'll be a good one to look at. But this shit is crazy, man. Now, this person that I'm about to show you, this is a young man by the name of YSL.
I buy the same products you do.
I'm sorry,
only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month by doing this one simple trick.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, here's the concern.
All right, so this person that I'm about to pull up on the screen, right? This is a young man by the name of, I don't know his real name, but his stage name is YSL Woody. All right. Now, what they saying is, DJ Academic, shout out DJ Academic, man. Academic called him truth teller. YSL Woody telling the cops the God's honest truth about what's going on in YSL. All right. So I know that this has been trending now for a day or two, but I just find it interesting. And while I was watching the video, it brought flashbacks. I damn near had PTSD because I know how that situation feels when you in that interrogation room. But you know what I mean? My thing is like, how long has this been going on? Like, how long did people think that they can do certain things and just continuously get away with it? See, we get in these situations, man, and it's all fun until the rabbit got the gun. So when the rabbit get the gun, the rabbit shoot back. And you ain't fast as that rabbit. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You can't continuously be putting out this negative energy out here in the universe and think ain't nothing gonna come back to you. This world is cleaning itself up. Point blank, period. Just like when the body gets sick, what has to happen? You got to get the bad cells out. Your immune system kicks in. You'll get a fever, and it'll burn all the bullshit up. That's what a fever is doing, okay? That's what the world doing. Just think of us, little peon beings on this big expanse that we call a planet. It's cells, and this planet is one living organism. You got to figure out what type of cell you're going to be. You're going to be a red cell or a white cell. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be part of the cleanup, or you're going to continue to be cancerous. And we all know what we got to do with cancer. We got to get it out of there. All right? So let's check out this exchange. It's 3 hours and 40 minutes. We ain't going to look at the whole 3 hours and 40 minutes. I just want to point out certain things. We're going to get into this right here, right now. So let's ride.
You have a lawyer, so we gotta make sure. I don't want to violate any of your rights. I don't want to do anything. Listen to me. Mr. Melnick's still your attorney, right? Because I was going to see you next week at your bond hearing. You know that, right? Did they tell you that?
You was. So it's gonna lock me up next week.
I'm going to testify in your bond hearing.
What you testify for?
I'm going to be testifying in your bond hearing. So I was going to see you next week.
You said my bond hearing?
Yeah.
How y'all gonna revoke my bond?
The attorney on the case is going to move to revoke your bond. So I'm going to see you next week at your bond hearing. But I have to see, I don't want to violate your rights, Mr. Melnick is your attorney, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna need my attorney right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, Investigator Flores that's gonna come in here, is probably he's probably the most down-to-earth, coolest one you're gonna get here, okay? So, I trust him with everything, that's the only other really one I'm gonna work with. So.
See, that's how they get you. Now, first of all, they telling them that they finna revoke his bond. That's strike number one right there. Now he already, his spider senses go up. You know what I mean? Talking about now you tell him like you don't want to violate their rights. No, you got a lawyer, this, that, and the third. But shit, you got him in this room. You got him chained to the floor. It's probably cold as hell in there. Now you telling him you're going to revoke your bond. And then you talk about, now you're trying to play the good cop, bad cop situation, saying that I'm finna bring Flores in here and he's probably the coolest, most down-to-earth one here today. So, ain't none of it down to earth. I'm being honest with you. That's one of the most terrible situations you could possibly be in, man. Point blank, period. Young men, go find you something to do with your life. Damn this rap shit, damn this street shit, damn this gang shit, because you don't want to be in that position right there, boy. That is the last place you want to be. I promise you, that shit feel like purgatory on your way to hell.
So if you trust me, because you know I looked out how many over the years have made sure you're. Haven't I tried to talk some sense into you?
It's not serious about that.
What?
I'm not saying serious.
About serious about what? What you just said? What I'm saying, like, you know that I care about you. You know, listen to me. With your 2 daughters, I tried to get you some help.
Yeah, boy.
Like,
psychological games.
It's been a long time with us. Like, I've never done anything like out of character. Like
You won't even tell me what I'm here for.
I'm not. This is the APD thing. So what I'm saying.
Sure. Are you FBI now?
No, I work with the DA. I'm at the DA's office now, so an investigator in their gang unit.
You said you're an investigator?
At the DA's office, at the Fulton County District Attorney's office. I'm an investigator in their gang unit. So, if you give me a minute, let me call somebody. I don't want to, like I said, I gotta make sure everything's done correctly. I don't want to, but you're saying you'll talk to us without, I don't know, I'll take you to a different floor, okay? Okay, but I don't want, if you're gonna talk, I don't want anybody to hear you, okay?
He going to jail too?
Who is that? Who's in that room?
Mine.
I don't know. Is he a felon? I don't know. I don't know him. I just know I'm mad bomb, that's all I know. I don't know if it's like a real deal.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man.
Okay, listen.
If I'm going to jail, I don't know, I got nothing to say.
Okay, listen.
And I told you this today, and when you see what happened, you're gonna know.
But what I'm telling you is, can you give me a minute to make a phone call so we can talk about, I want to make sure everything gets done correctly. Just
If I'm going to jail, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to, because I've been tortured, y'all torturing me, and y'all still torturing me. I stay away from everybody. I stay away. I haven't hurt nobody. I haven't done nothing to nobody.
See, that pressure kicking in. He said, man, y'all torturing me. Y'all keep on torturing me. I stay away from folks. I don't do nothing. That reality setting in, boy, you can hear the crack in their voice, man. I understand these situations, boy. I've been in them too many times, man. That ain't a good feeling, boy. Young men, I don't know why y'all continuously doing nonsense and then have to go through this nonsense right here. That's insanity, man.
I haven't. I stay away from these niggas. All I do is try to go over here and live my life.
Okay, please give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back, I promise.
All right.
I promise, okay?
I'm not opening my mouth. Y'all tricked me last time.
Trick you with what?
I tricked myself to be right.
Who tricked you last time? I've always been honest with you.
Okay.
You tricked yourself, bro. You said it right. You tricked yourself.
When they came and got you at the house, that wasn't, I got that.
Yeah, you tricked yourself, bro. Now see y'all. This is where the rubber hit the road at right here, y'all. All right. This where the rubber hit the road at right here. When she done gave her whole spiel, her whole speech or whatnot, right? She done gave her whole spiel. Okay.
What do you think? Did you say something?
Nope.
Then she come back in, asked did he say anything, right? She done gave him his whole spiel. He don't even know what he in there for real, for real. From how it looking to me. You see what I'm saying? But from the conversation that they had, he know. He may be just perpetrating like he don't know, but he know they got a relationship. They got a working relationship. You see what I'm saying? So he probably been telling for a while now. They know each other. Look at him hitting himself up upside the head. Reality setting in, the rubber hitting the road, baby. Shit, it's some motion finna go on. We got motion now. Like, this is what they do. He chained to the floor. They finna leave him in there for probably about 30, 40 minutes by himself and let reality just sit in. Look at him. Look at him. Look, I'm telling you, y'all. Boy, you gotta be a solid one, boy. You gotta look, I'm telling you, too many people then fell for the banana in the tailpipe and went with the okie doke. Not saying you're wrong for doing it, because you gotta do what your heart and your soul drives you to do in the situation that you in. That's why I'm telling people, don't put yourself in a situation where you know you can't take the consequences. Period. Now, we're seeing this in Atlanta. We're seeing this in Houston. We're seeing it all across the map. Cali, New York. Ain't nobody off limits. Nobody. Now, look at them. Let's fast forward a little bit. We 20 minutes in. He just sitting there with a head on the table. He's sick. Fast forward a little bit more. He already know what it is. He's sick, y'all. Cold, arms folded up. Got 2 children. What she said? He got 2 little girls out here. Well, the streets ain't shit. I've said it again, boy, the streets ain't shit. It's an imaginary damn place that is set up to send young men to hell. Shit, point blank, period. Hell, the motherfuckers got me. Shit, I'm telling you. Shit ain't shit, boy. Ain't no fun when you're in that position, boy. Rabbit got the gun in, boy. Yeah, you used to be a playboy. You used to be a dog called Playboy, and that dog used to hunt. Now the rabbit got the gun, boy. Look. He cold, I told you. He cold, boy. Psychologically, he gone. They got him psychologically, he gone. He might have cooperated before, but he's gonna spill all the beans now. But listen, they got him.
Okay. One of my partners. This is one of my partners, Investigator Flores. He works for the Atlanta Police Department. I gotta tell you, first things first, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him present.
Now y'all see how Flores look. Flores come in there looking just like he can be at your sport bar sitting by you talking about the Bulls and the Bucks. You see that? That man look just like he could be the average Joe. That's how they come now. See, when I was back in my day, back in the Gap, they ain't come like that. They ain't have to. They were breaking laws when they were locking us up back then. We just was so green, we didn't know the law. So a lot of us just fell for a whole lot of prison time that we actually could have possibly got out of. But shit, the law wasn't in our favor. Not like that. And the only reason why is we didn't know the law. But you see how Flores is? See, that's how they come now. Look like they straight off the block. Ripped jeans and all. Shit, dry fit Nike shirts and everything. If you ain't see that badge around his neck, man, you'll probably think he work on goddamn cars or something.
With you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you and represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you and have these rights in mind? Do you want to talk to us now? I need a verbal. Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, your friend has been moved upstairs. We're keeping you separate, okay? So, do you want to talk to me about today? So, you're in charge today, not me.
Yeah. So what happened today, bro? With Brittany Parks.
Wow. She called me and said, police here. They did house. You know what I mean? And asked me what to do. And I was like, what the hell you doing to us? She got my baby, want me to come turn myself in? I'm like, what for what? She's like, probation. So I'm like, shit, why they got your baby? She was like, everybody up for smoke. I said, well, like, if you go there, they're gonna lock you up. She like, she knows. You know what I mean? So Shit, she asked me to come get him right.
Where you pick it up from?
Shit, some gas station.
From gas
She
station.
told me to pick her up on the gas station and take her, and I picked her up. Shit, I told her she put me in a bad situation, 'cause I feel bad for her. Like, why the hell you put me in there? Like, I'm not gonna tell you turn yourself into no police, but don't do me like that. That's what I told her. And she was like, come on, man. I said, I understand. You know what I mean? Like, shit, she said she gotta go do what she gotta go do. She cried. I just feel bad for her. Took her to her apartment where the police was, and that was it.
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. What about afterwards? After you drop off? Where you dropped off at, matter of fact?
Shit, however she stayed, like where she stayed.
Like you dropped off in front of the apartment complex?
I dropped off right there. She got on the wall.
What about afterwards? Like where did you go afterwards?
I went to the landing station.
And one second, you know before when you said about you wanna go home today, you know we can't promise you anything, right? Wait, listen to me, I gotta make that clear. You understand that, right? And listen to me. Woody, listen to me, I just gotta make that clear, chief, we can't promise you anything, you understand that, right?
Yeah, you know.
Listen to me, I just gotta, look, Woody,
I went
for a
to
minute, listen to me. I just gotta make that very clear, we can't, at this point in time, we cannot promise you anything, okay?
What you went through?
This.
See, he been cooperating. He been cooperating. The relationship he got with old girl right there, that's his handler. He's been cooperating for a while now. Guaranteed fact. That's why she's trying to let him know, like, we can't guarantee that we can let you go today. You gonna have to give us some substantial shit. Another thing, how in the hell this video even leaked to the public? Like, straight up, bro. Like, we are living in a different day and time, y'all. All this nonsense that people were doing in the background, behind the scenes, in the closet and in the shadows, boy, the light of God is shining on y'all brightly. See, the light of God is shining on y'all brightly.
You know what I mean? They told me to come find me. I told them everything that I knew about him, this situation.
About what?
Last time, that's everything I knew. Y'all feel as I had something to do with it. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Do one situation, because you know I wasn't there. This is my first time meeting you, so you gotta fill me in.
That some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything I knew about it, I said everything I knew. The police feel like I knew anything about it. I didn't know nothing else. I wasn't there. I didn't have no parts. All I did was I heard after the fact things, and I said everything I knew, and I went through it. I did 5 years. I lost people while I was going through the process. Like, I was tortured. Them niggas ain't tortured. Them niggas ain't gotta go through what I gotta go through. I was tortured. Now I'm still being tortured. This girl asked me to help take her to go, you know what I mean, keep her family out of there and go do her time. That's it. I went to the mall, bro. That's it. You know what I mean?
But you know what? As man to man, it was your actions that led to you in this spot afterwards.
Panic. I panicked.
Panic the wrong way.
I seen the police jump out. I got scared. Shit, niggas, you know what I mean? Like, I got scared.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
But
like,
you talking about after that last station, right?
I got scared when they jump out and they came at me. I got scared. I was like,
I can't fault you for that. I understand. Shit, I'm the police, and if police jump out on me, I'm scared too. It's just human nature. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's just human nature. But
Oh, shit.
This trick to get gas for a penny is
Nah,
going to
y'all,
get banned in the
I
U.
don't have premium. I'm not going to get premium. Y'all just got to work with me. Is it crazy? It said, I'm a police. And the police jump down on me, I'd be scared too. That was hilarious. Man, my internet sucks. Internet service sucks back here where I'm at. I'm in my man cave. So, it's really frustrating. Honestly, it is.
I just feel bad for her. Took her to her apartment where the police was, and That was it.
Yeah, I ain't I got you.
You know what I mean? As in, me committing any crime, I didn't do I didn't run no red light today. I wasn't driving reckless. I haven't. Like, y'all got cameras everywhere. All the time, I swerved over because of thing in the streets. I mean, I didn't have no gun on me, no nothing.
Where you swerved over at?
Right here by the jail. There was something in the street messed up right there. And I was talking on FaceTime. And when I looked up, I seen I swerved over. And then they cussed me out, but I didn't see it. I drove on. Man, I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna cut a check, man. Like, for real, man. I've been trying, man. I have issues, man. I be scared every night. I go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I do stuff that seem bold to keep people off me. You know what I mean? Because I know what type of niggas I'm dealing with. But man, man.
But how many
If I gotta go to
times,
jail, man, I just gotta go to jail.
how many times have you and I sat down for hours? Hours,
I
right?
don't understand. I just got the information, man, and what did she get for nothing?
Listen to me.
Nothing, man.
Are you talking about, what do you, I know what you're talking about, but you're not in trouble for that.
What am I in trouble for?
But what I'm saying, like, you told me, you're talking about when you went to the feds, right? And you did that sentence, like, that's over with, but you're talking about, that's what you're upset about?
No, I'm not specifically saying, I'm just saying, I didn't do nothing, I didn't kill this nigga, I didn't have nothing to do
I'm
with
not
it.
saying you killed him.
No, I'm just saying, all this leading up into this all leading up to this, it ain't nothing I'm doing on my own. It ain't like I'm out here doing that to people, and
Hold on, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with what happened back then. 'Cause I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright? But today, I seen you for myself.
you say you seen me?
Mm-hmm. Going out, man. I seen you swerve on Bankhead to get around that car, going through the red lane as you're going through a turn lane. You know what I'm talking about? By Martin on Bankhead. When you
Oh, gotcha. I did do that.
that's
You right, I
that's
did
working
do that.
driving. And do you have a suspended license?
Shit, I don't have a license.
So you're not.
You had a point, you got a point, right? I did do that. I forgot, I did do that.
So
I be scared to stop at
So right now, from what I'm gathering, they got him in here on some bullshit, reckless driving, something. That's what my man saying. Flores right here. He's saying that he got him on a reckless driving when he went through a light, and now you got no license, you suspended. That's a probation violation in itself. You see what I'm saying? And it be something that simple that they can apply pressure on you, especially when you probably like tired of going through what you're going through. That small amount of pressure can bust the pipe. Trust me now. That small amount of pressure can bust that pipe. Because you can hear it in the way Woody talking. He's almost there. Almost there.
Shit. I turned out.
I get you. I understand. I do understand. But it's that right there. You driving. Yeah, and that's stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? We here because we driving when you're not supposed to be driving and drive reckless at the same damn time. That's why you here today.
Well, how could I help y'all help me, please? I mean,
Can't, they're right, we can't offer you anything today. We can't promise you anything today. I gotta make that clear. I have to make that.
He just said, "What can I offer y'all?" I'm telling you, this is not his first rodeo doing this shit, y'all. This is not his first rodeo. He got the gate like, "What can I offer?" And she come back and say, we can't offer you nothing. We can't guarantee nothing today." Y'all young men, pay attention now. This is what happens. You all tough and high and mighty when you out here on these streets with the sticks and the blicks and all that, and it's cool. But boy, when you get in that little cell right, that little room right there, where it ain't nothing but electrical outlets, a table and chairs, and some shackles on the floor, boy, your whole temperament changed. Trust me.
That's perfectly clear. I have never tricked you. I've never been disrespectful to you.
So what?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You ain't got some.
I'm not the person that can help you with anything.
Right there, that's just minor traffic infraction. Driving with no license, giving no license, or suspended license, and the reckless driving for going through that light like how he did. Bullshit. You feel me? Bullshit. You know what it is. You seen people, I'm pretty sure you know people who done shot somebody and got out on bond. That's nothing. That ain't shit.
But I know they not gonna give me out on bond.
I don't know it's just your legal situation. You see, I don't know that. But I don't know. I can't speak for the courts. I can only speak on what I got going on, what we got going on right now.
So what you trying to do?
The license and just a regular driver. Just
I
that.
can't afford it, man.
And
Somebody gonna die. I'm telling you
well, listen,
that.
Woody.
Somebody about to die.
Wait, listen to me. Unfortunately, there's a gun in that car.
Run with her.
In your car.
Your benefits go further. Get a free second pair.
Shit just got real. Unfortunately, there was a gun in the car. Unfortunately, there was a gun in the car, Woody.
I did a search warrant for the vehicle. There's a gun in the car, and you had a magazine on you when they picked you up.
And he had a magazine. Nah, you can't afford that, Woody.
Federally, they can charge you with the ammunition. Statewide, you're probably gonna get charged with the gun.
I'm gonna get y'all with the gun?
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no gun in here.
There was a gun in the car.
Where y'all find the gun at?
I wasn't out there. There was a gun in the car, though. So what I'm saying is,
So now the officer who is saying that he don't know nothing about his previous history. He don't know nothing about what previous history. He's there only for the reckless driving and the no license or whatnot. He ain't said shit about no gun. He ain't said nothing about no gun. Now I would imagine if he was, the arresting officer or the officer on the scene, that he would know something about a gun. But here she go. When on the scene, know nothing. But she's telling him now that it was a gun in the car. I ain't saying there wasn't no gun. I ain't saying there was a gun. I'm just saying it sound kind of coinkydink. How she's the one that's bringing it up, and my man Flores ain't. And my man Woody like, man, I wasn't no gun in the car. Suspicious.
so if you want to talk to us today, I cannot promise you anything. I can't make you any promises. Listen to me. I can't make you any promises. I can't offer you anything today. That's not what we can do. We cannot do that.
So I'm just talking y'all gonna go to jail and then y'all gonna decide what years later what.
No, I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is, today, I cannot promise you anything. I'm not authorized to do that. He's not
So
authorized
that's
to do that.
today. You saying I'm going to jail for this?
So basically, it's a little bullshit. What we can do is, if you do cooperate, we could talk to the DA and let them know you did cooperate. And that's the most, she can make a decision at that standpoint of what's going on. But we can't promise anything.
But I just want to be okay. I did do that. But I didn't have no gun. I didn't know nothing about a gun being in my girl car. Now, I mean, I never do her like that. Now, these pants, I just put them on quick. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to explain none of this. But how could I help myself? That's all I'm asking.
I said, we can't, Woody, I can't make it any
So
clearer.
that's this point.
No, it's not pointless. Like I said, we'll communicate. What I'm saying is, I can't offer you anything. Investigator Flores can't offer you anything. We can let the district attorney's office know and down there that you were cooperating.
The information I had, they want to hear right now.
I mean, we can pass it to
I'm
them.
saying you can pass it to them, I'm thinking something gonna happen today.
What's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Somebody's supposed to get killed tonight.
Who?
You know who.
I don't know who. But there's so much going on in the city, I don't know who. You're gonna have to,
You sit down.
there's so much.
I just don't, I told y'all enough right there.
But Woody, you said that.
But you think about it, people die every day in the city. If you can't be specific so we can do our job and save a life, you can't help yourself unless you save a life.
I'm telling you, son, I've been to the feds.
And what did you tell me about going to the feds?
This is a murder that's about to take place with some very high people. And the stuff that I know right now, you know what I mean, should be able to help me get out of my situation. You know what I mean? I'm not bullshit. You know, last information I gave y'all was right. Y'all just choosing nothing
Right,
wrong.
okay, and then the only thing you went to jail for last time was the gun you had in Dunbar Break, that's it. And what did you tell me about going to jail for 5 years? What did that do?
It did, but it
What did it
didn't
do?
still.
And guess what, Woody, what happened the other night when you were on Instagram Live, antagonizing everybody, and you left and went to 656? What happened at that apartment complex 2 hours later?
You seen that shit?
Okay, what do you think was the reason for that?
I'm still trying to figure out.
I'll tell you what it was. You on Instagram calling everybody out, saying, "Come get me, I'm out here."
We're assuming.
Listen,
It wasn't about
okay,
it.
what I'm
Something
telling you
happened
is-
that day. See, y'all.
Do you not bring Zari and Caitlin out there?
Yes, I just told y'all. You know.
What if Zari and Caitlin were in an apartment out there, and what happened?
I got have them out there. You right. I'm gonna delete my Instagram. Honey.
But what if
Shit, I
somebody?
can't-
What if somebody acted? I don't know how. No.
You see how she said, you was on Instagram antagonizing everybody. That's why the apartment complex got shot up. They watching everything y'all do on these social sites, man. Everything. Like, police ain't even got a police no more. Detectives ain't even got to detect no more. They just sit back. They can come up with a YouTube channel, and people are willingly going to come forward with information. They just sit back and monitor your actions. That's all they do, man. Y'all young boys got to understand that, man. We in a whole different age. Here this man just got pulled over for a traffic violation, and he finna give up information on a murder and every goddamn thing else. You see what I'm saying? And y'all out here portraying like y'all built a certain type of way. But then when the consequences come down the line, you fold like a lawn chair. Come on, make it make sense. Why even put yourself in this situation, man? Go to a damn technical school, get you a trade, man. Create you a business, man, to get some real money. Enjoy your life. Because this shit that these rappers are putting out there is a facade. You done had 50 folks turn state on Young Thug since he been going through this ordeal. This ain't what it is. This facade that they call the music industry ain't what it is, man. Number two, why is people dying for making music? Why are people losing their lives? And why are we acting like it's okay? That ain't got shit to do with hip hop. But we don't see the problem in that. Telling you, young man, y'all gotta wake up, boy.
Somebody got hit the other night. But what if somebody got hit the other night?
You know, I went out there first thing in the morning and when they talk to the people. Because the people first thing they do, they put it on me. That had nothing to do with that.
Why are you even out there?
But you're right. You're right.
How many times are we gonna have the same conversation about you putting yourself? Last
I
time you
can't
got
leave. I promise. My girl ain't even here. I'm ready to get the fuck away from them. I can't leave. And I'm tired of these people. I'm ready to go.
There's a difference between not leaving and moving to and not standing at 560 Windsor every day. There's a big difference. A lot of people don't like me. I can't go down and hang out in Mechanicsville every
I
day.
can tell y'all this much right here. I know the people are gonna go do it. I can get the time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can catch them in the act. I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I was down to talk to my doctor about Rybelsus.
Ask your healthcare provider about Rybelsus.
God damn, boy. What was it? One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shit, I can't.
So how?
She always been tight.
Who?
Kill.
Who's always been tight?
Shit, kill.
And who?
He's this man. He's obsessed with this guy. He won. This is as much as I can say. Cause y'all already taken.
Wait, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna get lost. You said, who's tight with Shell? No, your friend's not here, nobody can hear you. Like, your friend's not here. We moved him.
The camera can hear him. Shit.
The person y'all just think that I did tell me anything. He wants him. He want him as bad.
So you're talking about Jeffrey. Why?
Jeffrey who?
He doesn't know the backstory.
Y'all still taking me to jail, man. Like, I just told y'all.
But that
all
doesn't,
last night.
but God forbid his kids are, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more to it than, like, you can't just let stuff like that happen. On your, like, do you think if I knew something like that was gonna happen to you, I'd let it happen?
How it's gonna go down? How it's supposed to go down?
I tell y'all, everything y'all gonna be able to stop without me. You know what I mean?
Like I said, you're
I'm not gonna play with you, first of all.
No, I'm not playing
disrespect.
with you either. That's what I'm saying. If you help, despite what that Joe Lynn did, he's still alive, and we still got a job to protect a life.
He's a waste of space.
He probably is, right? But if we have opportunity to save a life, we got.
But who's to say he's the one that's gonna get hit?
Right, guess what? You right.
Who's to say somebody's mom's not gonna get? Who's to say somebody's little kid's not gonna
Other
get?
people behind
Because guess
me.
what? If they would've came and shot up 560 Windsor when you were out there, I saw how many little kids were out there on the video. It's not okay. It's just not okay.
You think I'm paying attention? Every time I show one man, you know what happened? The police come right there. I pay attention. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing. That's why I know that.
Patrol officers, they just patrol.
They just come say 656 right there at the light. Just sit there. I said, you know what?
Because they know what.
I know I gotta stop doing this. I knew I have to. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, I know the dudes I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? But like you said, I'm putting other people's life in danger. And I know y'all don't wanna be coming out and collecting shields and doing all this stuff here. My whole thing is, y'all can help me right here. I can help y'all. I can stop it.
Because you know you putting people lives in danger. We know you doing that.
I'm not, because
So
I
that's what
want
we
to
always
do it.
Bro, this dude here is a professional negotiator when it come to working these type of deals. He know how to talk the talk. He told him straight up, if I tell you this deal, you'll be able to stop it without me. But he been doing this shit for a long time. I'm telling you, man, young men, stop putting your faith in these cliques, in this gang shit. They ain't gonna do nothing but fold. You already dead ass wrong in doing the shit that you're doing anyway. You know what I mean? Point blank period. I'm retired. I'm a civilian out here. I'm letting you know I don't have it in me to go through that shit no more. That's why I'm chilling. That's why I got a business. I clean toilets and I take out trash and I make damn good money doing it. See what I'm saying? Like, and also other things, you know what I mean? Making clothes and shit like that. Like, bro, it's more to life than living this fantasy that they call the streets. I ain't gang for shit. I don't respect it. I don't like the streets. I think it's the worst damn thing that could have ever happened to our culture and our community, and I think we have been hijacked. Period. And they only use us to defeat us. And we are adding fuel to the fire every time we make a rational decision to participate in what we call the street life. Sad, man. And this motherfucker in here, boy, he finna sing. I'm talking about, boy, he finna sing like Johnny Gill. I promise you, my.
Listen, so you may not be, but people are out to target you, correct?
Yeah.
So who you think we gonna look at when a spot you just posted at get shot up an hour later?
And who do you think they're gonna look at if
So
Kelvin
they-
Wants gets killed tonight?
They gonna target you.
I'm in jail.
But what I'm saying is, you and Kelvin have been going at it all week. I've been seeing, one thing you know about me, what is it? I'm gonna look at your
Once
Instagram.
I seen like I knew every post I made, I knew everything.
So what I'm saying is, when you're talking about, I got a stick, it's ready for you, he's talking about, I'm gonna send you some bullets, what size you wear, like, and y'all go, and you're posting, like, why are you gonna repost his Instagram post with the clown face?
Because-
Like, you know, Woody, that's not good.
Because one thing I know about Kev, he's like me, he really don't want a problem. But if I back down, guess what he gotta come. But if I do that, They got into it in Canada over a dice game. That shooting right there happened over a dice game. Them niggas out there did. I tried to stop it. I actually stopped them from shooting right there. But when I left, somebody wanted to be bold and come back and shoot. It didn't have nothing to do with them.
Okay, it ain't had shit to do with them. How they gonna target him tonight?
Well, they got his location. And I got a call last night. And I
got a call from home.
The people. I told the niggas, stay away from that type of shit. Stay away from the people.
What,
Because you the one sitting in that cell. I told him all of this. You the one gonna be sitting in that cell. Without these niggas, they ain't gonna do nothing for you. And I told these niggas this.
Who are you telling this to?
Y'all can't probably all going to jail. You already said next week I'm going to jail anyway.
I didn't say that. I said you're gonna have a hearing. That's all I said.
Correct. But the one thing I do know you can call somebody on their phone and they hear what I have to say. And I can call this person right here in y'all face with a better background and let y'all hear and see his face. Tell me how they plan on doing this. All right.
Call who?
The person who I'm talking about. I care for him and I hate I'm doing it to him, but
Who?
I don't think.
I'm not gonna say it.
You know so
I'm
many
pretty
people.
sure.
I don't know.
This somebody who close to me.
I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure.
Young Thug?
I didn't say no name.
Hold on.
Do y'all think he wrong? Huh? All my diagnostics out there. Do y'all think he wrong? I'm diagnosing this. Put it in the comment. Do you think he's right for telling? For protecting himself? Or do you think he's wrong? Because he's a willing participant in it. And I mean, you know, they say snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. Hey, I remember my daughter told me that one day, man. She was in actually elementary school. And we were talking about something. And, you know, I'm not a fan of tattletelling at all. Point blank, period. And I forget what it was. It was a situation in school. And I was like, man, you know you don't need to be a tattletale. She said, I know, Dad, because snitches get stitches and end up in ditches. And I said, what? Where'd you get that from? And she actually got it out of a book that was in the library at the elementary school. And I just thought that was funny, man. I wanted to mention that. But y'all tell me. Leave it in the comments. Is he right? Is he wrong? For singing in the Mississippi Mass Choir right now? Or, you know, is he doing the right thing and protecting his livelihood? Put it in the comments.
I'm pretty sure word got around it that you got picked up.
Right, but guess what? Everybody's trying to figure out what I got picked up for. You know what I mean? One thing about these dudes is I'm not stupid. Everybody know I'm not carrying no gun. So they can't say I got picked up for nothing. All they say I ran. When did we try to get right back out? They can't say nothing. Him up there with me, they can't say nothing about him. They say they found a gun in the car. Guess what? Everybody know we ain't in no car. We didn't have no gun in no car. People, like I said, man, people talk, they say stuff, but only thing they can say is I ran. What I'm telling you is tonight, he had a party.
Is it on Instagram?
No, it's a private party. It's at Diamonds.
Is it Dallas?
I'm not going no further than that.
2-hour commute
Boy, he
meets
sang,
12-minute meal.
He's singing, boy. He's singing, boy. We already see where they're going. He's singing. He's singing, boy.
Do you want me to see if the district attorney will put that in the doc to you? Like, what I'm saying is, what my thing is, we can't,
My life is on line.
listen, your life is, because guess what, if something happens to Kelvin Watts, the first person, like, because historically, in 2015, wait, let me tell you
something you don't know.
Okay, what?
Something the kids, you know how many people gonna celebrate? You know what he been doing to TV?
I know,
His own people.
but what I'm saying is, Booty,
You know how many people really celebrate? You know how many people really want him? They really want him more dead than me. Because what he's doing, I'm not doing. I don't get around these dudes and everything. These dudes beat me, shake my hand now. And they're all his buddies. All his buddies shake my hand. It's this dude who the problem is.
and what's he doing? Just,
They the one giving his location. He taking change from them. He robbing them. He going around them, bullying them.
but didn't he just get out of prison yesterday?
Yeah, he just got a happy house yesterday.
So
He been monitored every day he was in the house.
what I'm saying is, it's because of the history, and you may have changed now. I know you're a lot more mature now, but because of the history of what happened in 2015, after all that went down, when they shot up Deshaun's house, Herman's house, all that stuff, if something happens to Kelvin, it's gonna look like, especially because of how bad your Instagram posts have been. I'm telling you right now. So, listen, I can't offer you anything today. I'm telling you that right now. I want to be honest with you. I want to be clear with you. Like, I want you to be nothing.
I told y'all like you
I'm trying to.
I told you here, boy, they damaged. This on where y'all can stop. Y'all can sit out there with your blue lights on. They'll get them another day.
What?
Because at the end of the day, man, like, man, every time I go to jail, I lose people too. You know what I mean? Not saying there's gonna be a difference.
Well, I know, but the thing is, like, well, what if you get out and something happens to you know Nate Howard?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You know his daughter got killed when he was in federal prison. Do you know that? Diamond.
I don't care nothing about them.
But what I'm saying is,
God
God forbid you go to jail and something happens to Zara, your kid, because you're not here.
You know about me?
Who?
The ones that put me in jail.
Who?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, you're right, I have been doing dumb shit. Everybody been getting on me about it. But like I keep telling them, it ain't like I'm out here doing it. I know how to keep shit up. I know how to keep them to get big. Men and niggas used to hang together. I know where he on. If he see that I'm trying to change, I'm trying to do better, he gonna come.
So what's with the back and forth?
I promise you, you won't believe this. It really won't even back and forth. Cause I didn't even, you just told me so I didn't know. I just left under his picture. You know what I mean? Cause he had.
And you reposted it with the clown face.
Yeah, cause he came where I was. Well, he came in Lakewood. He was, you know, stopping by in Lakewood, and he went out there and told them, yeah, I'm looking for DM Woody. So that's why I started laughing at him, because why are you trying to target deep? You know what I mean? Like, so like I said, but what I'm telling you is, the information I got right now.
Listen, if you give it to us today, like I said, I can relay the decision right now. What I'm saying is, it should be on your conscience that if you're talking about he's not really, it should.
I'm concerned about the people around. I always been concerned. Y'all might not know, y'all might not think I think the way I think. I feel bad for all the girls that don't die and all the innocent people they have too. It hurt me every day to think about it. This is not my fault. This is this nigga's fault.
But you know about it.
You said that I know about it.
Tonight, you know about tonight.
Because I got a call last night. Haven't we
had to talk about him ruining your life, Woody? Haven't we had to talk about him ruining your life? What good has he brought to your life besides putting money in your pocket?
That's why he better did. But I took it upon myself to tell y'all this. It's up to me.
But what I'm saying is, he has ruined your life.
That's why he better did.
He's ruined Shannon's life. He's ruined Dee's life. Pretty much.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna kill it right there. We already see the premise of where they're going, man. Again, it's hip hop at its end, as we know it. You know, I'm a firm believer that music is always gonna be made. You feel what I'm saying? Music is always gonna be made. But are we witnessing the death of the current generation of hip hop? Are we really? Are we witnessing the degradation of hip hop in real time? Alright. Cause that right there, that should show all you young fellas that, bro, it ain't no win out here in this situation. Ain't nobody going to prison for nothing. That man had a simple traffic violation and they trying to revoke his probation. And he up there spilling the beans on everything. Why would you want to incorporate yourself with people like that? Just for the sake of screaming gang, gang? Y'all got to be the craziest motherfuckers ever. Insanity at its best. Point blank, period. Now, getting back to the music side of things, I just really want I want to know, leave it in the comments. Do you think hip hop is dead because of things like this? Of course, we had the situation with Takeoff passing. Rest in peace to Takeoff. You have Offset getting in the mix with Prince Sr. And now all of a sudden, what do we have? QC done sold a label to Scooter Braun and some K-pop record label or whatnot. If y'all don't know what K-pop is, it's Korean pop. All right. That there kind of is strange to me, especially in the moment that we have at hand, being that, you know, Prince family is getting a lot of backlash and Takeoff dead, Quavo ain't saying nothing, Offset's in the mix. Now it seems like a situation where QC is just trying to remove themselves from a situation. That don't seem suspicious to y'all? Well, I got a video pulled up here. And I guess QC, Laona, P, and Coach K, I guess they're responding because people are calling them sellouts or whatnot. And are they a sellout? That's my question. Are they actually a sellout? Because they're selling a label. Do they see the writing on the wall that the hip hop in the way that they got their paper, in the way that they operate is over now? Are they understanding that, you know, light is being shed on certain things that was happening in the darkness, and the best way to eliminate any suspicion of them or remove themselves from the situation is just to sell the company? Because that's what's going on. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And while you're doing it, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Share the video. All right? So with that being said, let's get into this next video.
It looks as though South Korean music company HYBE America has just purchased the Atlanta-based Quality Control music label, which is the home to artists like the Migos, Little Baby, City Girls, and Lil Yachty. According to Billboard, the deal was reportedly worth $300 million. However, outlets like Variety have reported up to $320 million. According to HYBE regulatory findings via Billboard, Scooter Braun's company paid $250 million in cash, along with $50 million in stock to Quality Control's co-founders Kevin Lee and Pierre Thomas. All of HYBE's leaders are entrepreneurs with phenomenal combined history of finding talent and taking it to the next levels. Pierre Thomas. P and I are ecstatic about this partnership with Scooter and HYBE and are confident that they can get us to our global ambitions we've had in our scope since the beginning of the company, as nothing means more than our artists impacting worldwide. Over many years, Scooter and I have cultivated real trust and a common way of looking at the world and culture. Kevin Lee. The acquisition of Quality Control has received mixed reviews online. QC has always prided itself with being a black-owned business, leaving many to suggest that the company sold out. Wishes stayed black-owned, like he really built that label brick by brick. Don't sell grandma's house.
Damn. Hold on, man. Dude had posted up a damn slave trade in the middle of Black History Month. Damn, man. That was slick right there, boy. Where that? Right here. A damn slave trade during Black History Month. Wish it stayed black on, like he really built that label brick by brick. Don't sell grandma's house. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It does look suspect and suspicious. It does. I ain't lying. Like, I don't know. I mean, people have reasons for doing whatever. Maybe they do want to take it global or whatnot, but don't seem like y'all gonna have too much control over the label now that it's sold. Again, I'm telling you, something strange is happening in hip hop, man. I think we're witnessing the death of hip hop. Like Jay-Z said, the death of auto-tune. Yeah, it's the death of hip hop as we know it. Now, what comes after this and what's resurrected, we'll see how it transpires. But right now, something different.
He really built that label brick by brick. Don't sell grandma's house. Why aren't there any huge black labels? R&B, rap, hip-hop owns the music industry. So why is that? The heavy hitters can't all come together and make some massive label or create a black bank? Quality Control has some of the best artists in hip-hop and sold out for $300 million. In 10 years, they could have been worth billions, could have passed the business down to their children. Because of this criticism, Thomas was compelled to post on Instagram with the caption explaining his thoughts on the matter of being labeled a sellout. I don't usually post long notes, but I recorded some thoughts tonight. There's no value in separation. There's so much more value when people are working together and not hating and taking each other down, especially when you come from nothing. Stop thinking people are selling out. Instead, see people are selling in and see that you are building something to create more for everybody. Black entrepreneurs are not getting these opportunities on a regular basis, and they should be. Let's stay inspired and celebrate the blessings and leveling up and breaking up barriers. Ready for the next chapter. According to
That shit sound good, P, but the timing, dog, the timing ain't good. It's too much going on right now. You should hold, in my opinion, hold what you got. Let the smoke settle. Let the dust clear. And then make a move. But doing it right now in the middle of this chaotic episode that we have in hip hop, considering all the back and forth after the takeoff situation, come on, man. And again, just for 300 million? I agree with the other posts. In 10 years, you could have been worth billions. You got some of the biggest names in hip hop. Something going on in the industry, y'all. I'm telling you.
MZ, Leon Thomas will continue to work with the company under Braun's direction. Thomas' post was met with positivity from peers. Congrats, King. Y'all deserve it. Love.
Look, dude.
Others that would offer congratulations in the comments include Kevin Lyles, Jamie Foxx, Gucci Man, Desi Banks, and more. The purchase of Quality Control further diversifies HYBE's roster, which already included Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, and Demi Lovato. Fans hope that the merge between the two companies means Quality Control won't lose its edge and can hopefully maintain some black ownership under this new deal. I'll end this report by saying, we scream generational wealth, but we don't even let our company stay owned by us for a single generation.
Right.
You see, QC is just 10 years old. Jerry Buss
I agree with that. Internet done went to shit. But I agree with that. We don't even hold our company for a whole generation. And we screaming generational wealth. Honestly, y'all. Think about that. Just think about that for a minute. We scream this generational wealth thing.
Generation. You see, QC is just
Say that
10
one more
years
time,
old.
bro.
I'll end this report by saying, we scream generational wealth, but we don't even let our company stay owned by us for a single generation.
That's power.
You see, QC is just 10 years old. Jerry Buss
That was powerful. That was a powerful statement. Honestly, it was, y'all. That was a very powerful statement. I'm sorry.
stay owned by us for a single generation. You see, QC is just 10 years old. Jerry Buss.
We get to Jerry Butt. Well, they don't want y'all to talk about Jerry Butt.
Jerry Buss.
Well, they don't want us to talk about Jerry Buss, do it. Damn. You keep on freezing me right there, Jerry Buss. Don't do it like that.
Company stay owned by us for a single generation. You see, QC is just 10 years old. Jerry Buss.
They don't want to talk about Jerry Buss, but I think y'all get the premise. I think y'all get the premise of what I'm trying to say right here. Like, there's something going on in hip hop right now, good people. There is something going on in hip hop right now. I am sorry, y'all. I am sorry, but there is something going on in hip hop. These folks done sold this company, and honestly, this company is one of the most successful companies over the past 10 years. You feel me? Like one of the most successful companies over the past 10 years. Now, we know that, I think Offset, or is it the Migos in general, they had a lawsuit against QC and Quality Control or whatnot. Right? Is this part of the reason why that they want to go on and sell? So that the actual lawsuit would be nullified, null and void. It makes you ask questions, man. It makes you ask questions. So leave it in the comment. Tell me what you think about the situation. Was, Coach K&P right for selling QC? Should they have kept it? Does it seem suspicious of the timing that they choose to sell? Leave in the comment and tell me what you think. All right, I got another video before I get out of here. And this is going to talk about the drama in Houston right now. All right. Of course, if you've been paying attention in these YouTube streets, the Prince family has been coming up under a lot of fire as of late. Now, what happened earlier this week was Charleston White had an event in Houston, and I guess he got calls from, the Prince family or somebody connected to the Prince family or however you want to put it, and was notified that it wouldn't be a good idea to come to Houston. And he didn't take a liking to that. And Prince Sr. has been more vocal than I have ever seen him. Like, you got to think, we grew up on Rap-A-Lot and, No Limit and Death Row and things of that nature. And out of all of them, and Bad Boy too, but out of all of them, Rap-A-Lot has been the more consistent as far as being around and staying around. See what I'm saying? And in that time, you rarely hear from Prince Sr. You rarely hear from Sr. But as of late, we have been hearing more from Sr. than we probably done heard from him in the entire time in the last 30 years that he's been relevant. I'm just being honest with you. And it's kind of unsettling, But on this next video, he's going to have some words for Wack 100, because it's no secret, it's no love lost or no love there between Wack 100 and Sr. All right, and it's definitely no love there between Charleston White and Sr. And on this next video we finna get into, we're gonna hear a little bit of both. All right, it's gonna be comical, of course, especially when you're dealing with Charleston White, because he has a very, very harsh way of using his words when he wants to, especially on this app. All right. So we finna get into that, and we finna see exactly what both parties got to say. We gonna hear Sr. break his silence on Wack 100, and then we gonna also hear in the same video from Charleston White and how he feels. Now this was one of those Clubhouse videos. The call of the well, let me say it like this: the dialogue that you're hearing was a Clubhouse conversation. Came from Ray Give TV. Shout out to Ray Give TV for providing the content. And it's wild, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, it's wild. Again, I'm one of those guys, firm believer. Something going on in hip hop, y'all. We are seeing something very strange go on in hip hop. So let me flip the screen for you. Let's get into it.
Officer Rat 100, and I don't like this shit, man. I'm gonna calm down and let y'all talk, but I hope the people feel me, because I ain't the type of nigga. I don't believe in using rat, and like some niggas call them punks. I remember calling nigga sissy. He like a sissy to me. You know what I mean? He's a sissified nigga to me, and I can say a whole lot of other things. But we own $1 million worth of game, right? But
hey, he old school. He said sissified. He a sissified nigga to me. Boy, this shit here, boy.
Just for the record, I want all that smoke that one is talking about. I know how to put all that out. So. Y'all time.
But yeah. So my question is, hold up, I'm gonna play something else for you too, because he wants all the smoke. This man's clearly saying, I want all the smoke, I want all the smoke. I know how to put these flames out. But then we had motherfucker Hold up real quick. We had motherfucking another excerpt that took today that he can't go to Charleston White can't go to motherfucking Houston because Jay Prince got the police protecting him instead of him. So does anybody got that clip? Put that clip. Play that clip, Eric. The Charleston White was just the one that we just played. It's about the one he can't go to Houston. You know what I mean? So I got a quick question for you. How come he's able to say I want all the smoke but have the cops protecting him? Does that make sense to you?
Not at all. Makes no
Who got the
sense.
cops protecting him, Charleston or Jay Prince?
Jay Prince. Jay Prince got the protection because he's not letting Charleston White come over there. He called his protection. So Charleston White called to check in with the police. The police said, "Nah, we can't work for you. We working for Jay Prince already."
Who said that though? Charleston White?
Yeah, because he was trying to go do a show over there. You know, he had to
Y'all,
check in.
y'all actually listen to I listen to him for entertainment purposes, but I don't listen to that man for facts and shit. He tell y'all like I'm just saying anything. Like I could never just listen to what he say and believe it because he literally telling us like I do this shit for a finesse. So it's like you got to what he said with a grain of salt.
I get you on that, and I don't believe shit he says. But when he's calling to tell you, when he's saying that he's calling to check in with the police, I believe that he's literally calling to check in with the police. And
yeah, I believe that too, and you'll be a damn fool not to. He is a fucking federal agent, point blank period, in my opinion. Charleston White, it's several of them. I ain't gonna call out no channel names, but it's agents on this app, this YouTube app. It's agents out here, and their job is to do exactly what they're doing. Point blank period. Now I ain't gonna sit here and say I don't believe nothing that Charleston White say. I think that Charleston White is very genius in the way he comes out and does the things that he does. And it's a reason why he's able to. And I think that it's because of the relationship that he has with government. Point blank period. Now, I don't call him a rat. You can't be a rat when you come out and say what you are. And ain't nothing ratting about that. A rat is a person that is claiming to be a gang member or a street guy or a drug dealer, and then is going back and working with federal agents and being an informant and things of that nature. That's a rat. Charleston ain't no rat. Charleston is a concerned citizen using his rights to work with the government. It's sad. Look, I know a lot of y'all don't like that, but shit, it is what it is. We got to call facts facts. You know what I mean?
And that's what he did do. He called and checked in with the police because he's a rat. I mean, that's why I look at it as like he's literally telling us, I called to check in with the police.
He also said he got 3 O-Block niggas locked up and he ain't do it.
I agree. I've seen all that shit. But I'm saying he's literally telling you, I'm calling to check in with the police. That's what Charleston White's saying. He's not denying that. He's not saying that he's not calling. He said, I'm calling to check in with the police because I am a rat. Okay, we all know all that. So then he said afterwards, play that audio. It's up top. Play that audio real quick. Just so you can get a little context of what's going on. Bang,
yo, Eric, A-Rod.
A-Rod, bang. Oh.
Hey, Beast, check your text.
Do you want me to play what's up top for you?
Yeah, play that.
All right.
Damn, are they gonna play it? They having technical difficulties? What's going on? These clubhouse dudes be funny too, boy. I ain't lying. They be funny to me. Cause it's funny how they can be so gangster.
James Prince.
Before we get into that, it's funny because it's funny how they can be so damn gangster on the fucking app, man. Like I'm old school, dog. Like I can't do all that back and forth on the app at a picture that I'm looking at of somebody and talk all rah rah. Cause I'm not wired up that way. If you gonna talk rah-rah like that, bro, I got to be in front of me so I can put my hands on you. So I'm like, I can't do it. It doesn't make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? But hey, that's the day and age we live in. Like people like to say that social media ain't real. I beg to differ. It's real for some people, point blank, period. But the back and forth and the hollering and the arguing and the disrespect, the level of disrespect that is had on Clubhouse is baffling to me. It's way beyond my comprehension. I promise you. But let's see what Charleston got to say, because he's going to go off. He's going to make some good points, too.
Houston Police Department sound like a bunch of pussies to me. I see why Rap-A-Lot run that shit. No wonder they mob tied. No wonder everybody got to check in, y'all. Now I'm checking in with the police department. Police department told me, hey man, you got a problem with Mr. James Prince. Austin, we hear you got a problem with James Prince. Man, we scared of him. I swear to God, y'all, I just got the call from the Houston's mayor's office and the gang unit police department in Houston, Texas. They are scaredified of Rap-A-Lot. And this is what I'm telling the Houston police department. Y'all can suck my dick too. Fuck Houston. Nigga, fuck Houston, Texas. Now I'm spending my own goddamn money to come down there to talk to you po-ass, dumb-ass motherfucking Houstonians. Nigga, fuck Houston. That goes with the mayor, fuck the Houston mayor, fuck Houston Police Department. Now, I rock with the Sheriff's Department. I rock with Harris County Sheriff's Deputy. But fuck Harris PD. Cock-sucking pigs. Y'all some motherfucking cowards. Man, let me get my goddamn guns and go to the goddamn gun range. This is what I got for Rap-A-Lot Records. I got a whole bunch of goddamn motherfucking guns for Rap-A-Lot. Now, I see the police guys. Police scared of Rap-A-Lot. Police scared of Rap-A-Lot. Man, I got a whole bunch of goddamn guns for Rap-A-Lot motherfucking. I got a bad motherfucker right now.
All right, that's enough context. We're good, A-Rod.
Police, y'all some pussies.
Hey.
Houston Police Department.
Hey, man, this man is going off.
You see that weirdo? He wilding out.
Man, that nigga ain't over a nigga here. You ain't over nobody here, Charleston White. You know what I hear? I don't like James Prince, but I'ma say that the police scared of him. He beefing with White 100. I'ma go ahead and make them look bad. That's what that shit sounds like. Get the fuck up.
Exactly.
Huh?
Another bitch thing for the views.
It sounds like a motherfucker who says he got the police to have his back. I don't know about you, but the boogeyman's having the police to have his back, but he wants all the smoke. He sounds like a real bitch to me. And I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's how I feel about that situation.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta be smarter than that, man. I know this man don't be finessing y'all minds like that. For Charleston is a troll. Like, you supposed to use him for entertainment, gang.
I'm just saying, if he did,
I mean, respectfully, we got you up here having a conversation about it, correct? And this does go.
See, this Clubhouse shit is crazy, man. I just don't see how they do it. Like, how do you sit on an app all day and just talk? And then another thing, that the app ain't even monetized. Like, it's just I don't get it. Like, what is the end goal? What's the game? What's, you know what I mean? What's the end? The means justified? Like, they talk reckless. I tell you, it's just straight disrespectful talk all day. A bunch of rah-rah. And then they got the nerve to talk about Charleston White. But Charleston White is monetized doing this shit that he do. Y'all ain't no better talking about these folks like this, but y'all ain't even getting a check from it. I mean, that's just my thought process. And I ain't got nothing against them, nothing. When I try to diagnose things, I try to take the everyday nonsense and make sense of it all. And for the life of me, I can't make sense of this Clubhouse shit. These are some disrespectful guys. Point blank, period. However, the point that I'm trying to make with this video, again, is something strange is going on in hip-hop. You know what I mean? What is making people so comfortable now to really take shots at an individual that's supposed to have the notoriety and the respect of J. Prince Sr.? See what I'm saying? Why is Charleston White? And we can say it's all for the views and for the likes and the streams or whatnot. But what make him so comfortable in doing it too? Are we witnessing the unraveling of the last regime of hip hop and something new is being birthed? See what I'm saying? There's something going on. There's something very, very strange. Like I'm gonna have to get out of this video right here though. I'm gonna have to get out of this one right here, y'all, because I can't really tolerate all that disrespect and shit like that. Like I can't tolerate that. My mind don't work like that. That ain't good for me. You know what I mean? I don't think it's good for my viewers either. Like I just really can't understand it. But I just wanted to share that video so to prove my point. I got one more video before I get out of here. I know I said I had one more before, but I got another one. This one coming from Trap House Kitchen. Shout out to Trap. He makes some good content. But this one talking about NBA YoungBoy. Why he stopped rapping, why he wants out or whatnot. And again, I think this is more testimonial to something is changing in the culture of hip hop. We're witnessing something. We're at a great tribulation, if you will. Just like everything else in the world, if you're paying attention. Like we're transitioning from this form of what we've been going through all our life into something new, something different. Now, is that good or bad? I don't know. You leave it in the comments and tell me. But with that being said, man, we're going to go and get in the Trap House. Going to get into this video, man. I think it'll be a pretty good one. So let's see what Trap got to say.
Sponsored by Mondo. Go check out Army of Angels. It's MONDO. It's Army of Angels, the official music video. 50K deep. Thank you guys so much. I want to discuss a video by Tube Don. And it's been an interesting topic. Anyway, make sure you like the video. And if you are going through anything mentally, I'm not speaking financially or anything like that, but if you're going through anything mentally and you need to reach out, speak, or you just need an ear, whatever the case may be, advice, whatever, do not hesitate if you're subscribed to the channel and you rock with me. So let's get to it. Enough talking.
I actually just broke up with my boyfriend this morning. Oh, dude. No, it's not.
Dons and Madonnas, because we are the best, and you should definitely know the rest. Now, you guys, we have Mr. NBA Young.
Hey, shout out to
Boy.
Tube Don.
He's doing the.
Shout out to Tube Don. Tube Don makes some good content. He has some good points he makes on his aspect or his vantage point, his perception as far as what's going on in the industry on certain topics. So go over to his channel, subscribe, check out his videos. Same thing with Trap. You feel me? Let's go.
Again, he just don't know what he want to do. Now NBA YoungBoy's running around talking about how he hate his alleged murder raps and he's converting to Mormonism soon. So now you have Mr. YoungBoy who wants to convert him. But Mr. YoungBoy know that is not going like that. He know those people is not finna let him do that because what he was signed for was to keep pumping this poison out here into the people.
Now, this is what a lot of artists face. They come from their situation originally as a starving artist, regular person. They're still regular people, but you know what I'm saying? Just different situations into speaking about their environment, this, that, I'll do this, I'll do that. We're going to spin a block, spin again and again. Next day, we're going to spin 6 times and all of that stuff. And he's tired of it. It's sitting on his conscience. And what that case gave him time to do was sit down and isolate himself. And these are some of the thoughts that he's having, point blank, period. And what a lot of people aren't speaking of is they had a long rivalry with the BBG, Bottom Boy Gorillas. And it's TBG, I think. I don't know. But anyway, Fredo Bang and them. A lot of people won't even talk about how they reconciled their differences. If that doesn't show you growth, I don't know what does. But the little dude's tired.
I agree. I agree with Trap 100%. I think Young Boy is a real one. Honestly, I think he like that. Honestly, I think he's a real one. And I think that, the maturity level is kicking in. He's a smart young man. Has to be. You got to think. He pulled the Soldier Boy in this era. He went and got the bag and got the check on his own. He can drop a mixtape on YouTube and get 1 million views one day. Like he liked that for real. And I think that, the older you get, the more you go through. And if you're still tapped into your conscience and your soul, that shit weigh on you, man. That shit get heavy. When you're able to look out and see the damage that you've done with the actions that you decided to do, you kind of be like, man, that shit fucked up. And you want to change. However, once you go down a certain path, it ain't no turning around. And I think that's his dilemma and his issue right now.
Forgive him for having a heart. Forgive him for having a conscience. But that's one thing the elites don't want you to do. And that's why this is the beginning of his end.
But Mr. Young Boy, that's a great thing that you're doing, and I definitely commend you on that, and I hope that you go through with it. But I know the last time someone tried to go through with things like that, his name was Mr. XXX Tentacion, and he somehow in some strange way ended up in Jesus' day room. Strange. Now, NBA YoungBoy released 8 full-length projects in 2022, but it doesn't look like he'll be co-signing his own catalog in the near future. He might not be co-signing his own catalog because he might sell it off like everybody else is selling everything else off. You see, all their catalogs and everything.
That's another thing. All these artists selling off their catalogs. What's up with that? What do they know that we don't know? Again, is it the end of this generation of hip hop as we know it and we going into something new? What's up with that? Like, just going straight in the left field. Where all the damn actors at, man? I mean, seriously. Where are all the A-list actors? Where they at? You can put them on the back of a milk carton at this point. We ain't seen them. Like, it's something strange happening in the entertainment industry, y'all. And I think a lot of it has already played out, and we're just watching a movie almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, I really feel like it's been a lot of strides made behind the scenes that we're not aware of, and they're playing it out to us in mainstream media in movie format. I could be wrong. Y'all leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think.
Things like that, strange.
Now, that was interesting what he said about XXX Tentacion. 1 second. The reason I say that's interesting is because the moment that guy felt or knew something, well, I'll say it like this. The moment he was changing or attempting to change his energy, things happened. He also spoke about it. He said, if anything happens to me, I'll be fine. I'll be fine knowing I've reached 5 million kids.
Yep.
I'll be fine knowing I helped shape that many children's lives
He said that.
with positive energy and letting them know it's okay to change from what you were to what you want to be. Like Gandhi said, become the change you want to see. Yeah, I think that was Gandhi. G-H-A-N-D-I, Gandhi. Yeah, let's go.
If it wasn't Gandhi, it was. I know Obama said it too.
Strange. In a new revelation to Billboard, the Louisiana-born rap star is showing remorse for the content of his lyrics and looking to turn over a new leaf by converting to Mormonism and changing the direction of his rap.
Wait. We can't just skip over this Mormonism shit. Now, hey, wait, whoa. I ain't got nothing against Mormons, but I know Mormons. A lot of them got something against us. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. If you know anything about Mormonism, you understand that they don't. I not saying that a black guy can't be a Mormon, but at the same time, their stance on race is one of the more rigid stances out of all religions. You feel what I'm saying? So for young boy to practice Mormonism, I don't know, where is he? Is he in Utah or something? Like literally, is he in Utah? Mormonism, like, I mean, you done heard folks say they gonna convert to Islam and they convert to Christianity, but it's very rare you hear a black man say that he gonna convert to Mormonism or like Catholicism or something. Like those two are the most rare, and I think it's even more rare for Mormonism than it is Catholicism. I'm serious. So what's up with young boy and this Mormon stuff? Like, I don't knock it though. If that's the way he needs to, identify with deity, by all means, brother, do your thing. You know what I mean? I'm just happy for the growth. But Mormonism, it's strange.
As soon as you do that, you gonna change the direction of your fans, and then they gonna try to change the direction of you living, like take you out that mansion and put you back in jail. You think I'm lying? Just ask NLE Chopper. You see what I'm saying? The same thing when he was trying.
Now, NLE Chopper, he
That good gas, Trap.
he
That good gas.
wanted to convert, and it didn't fit his situation financially. And I think the label had things to do with that also, because they wanted that shoot 'em up, bang bang, not the good energy, eat veggies, meditate him. Because what he was doing was he was teaching a lot of people how to reach a greater sense of self.
Bingo.
They don't want that. They want the clouded mind.
Yep.
They wanted the clouded vision.
Yep.
So they can manipulate you.
Yep.
And that's what a lot of you people give these people. Stop. Be careful what you take in, music wise. The toxic TV, anything on BET, VH1, MTV, We TV, Zeus TV. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and I'm a co-sign that, Trap. Being honest with you, like, we're not understanding that the content that's why I say it's an exodus out of hip hop by a lot of people, and it's a lot of light being shown on dark places in the industry, and it's all happening for a reason. To me, it's all strategic. Again, I think it's just a movie that's playing out, but we have to have the eyes to see it and the wisdom to understand what's actually going on. The problem with our culture is we love the bullshit. We love the bullshit that they feed us because it's exciting. It feeds our lower selves. It feeds the lower vibrations. And we have come to a point to where we feed on the lower vibrations. And now we're having more and more artists see the damage that they're doing. Because one thing you can't stop is information. You can't stop God from sending down his divine wisdom and waking up the people. You can't stop that. They know they can't stop that. So now it's, how do they control it? How do they control the narrative? And they can't anymore. So for us, if we want to be this change that we want to see, we first have to tighten up ourselves. What you take in is going to affect what you put out in the world. You get it? It's no coincidence that Think about this. They get an artist, sign them, make them make this fucked up ass music. They make the money off the music. They make money off the law enforcement and the court systems because they're now jamming these young people up that are trying to emulate these artists and doing all this dumb shit. They make money off the penal system because now they're sending these same confused children to prison and are getting paid by the government for them to be housed there. And then once they use them up, they put an insurance policy on them, and next thing you know, they get knocked off. Like that's a quadruple win. While the people that's being affected, us, we constantly make this shit go because we tune in and be entertained by it, and we are the ones that are being punished the worst for it. But we can't see the shit. Again, that's why I say, man, something is happening and we need to pay attention to what it is. Now, the thing is, whatever this something is it going to be good for you or is it going to be bad for you? It'll be good for the ones that got the eyes to see, the wisdom to understand, and the courage to change. It's going to be bad for the ones that continue to fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Allegedly do that. Now, young boy said it troubles him to know fans, kids included, might have heard his music and been influenced to harm other people, and he holds himself accountable. Now, that is a grown man thing to do, Mr. Youngboy. I definitely applaud you on that. But when you're trying to make a move like this, Mr. NBA Youngboy, I'm going to need you to get some people in your corner because you know how these people play. You remember last time when
It'll be a person in your corner. It'll be a person in your corner. When you do things like this, you got to stay exactly how he was, isolated. And even that can drive you in a certain sense of crazy. So much isolation, not enough human interaction. Yeah.
they came to the mansion, they took the keys out your Rolls Royce and everything, and they told you, you said if you don't move around, they're going to take you out in your home. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't going to do nothing but pull it again, sir. 23-year-old admits he can lyrically rewrite all his songs as a street rapper, but vows to take it day by day to get the job done. And it's a perfectly great thing that you're doing, Mr. Youngboy. Please take it day by day and get it done. But please watch your back day by day, second by second. The Youngboy shocked fans shortly after the New Year's with the bombshell. He married his longtime girlfriend and mother of two of his kids and doesn't seem to be done with divinity. But listen to this right here.
I admire this guy for that. Because at the end of the day, with the way some people are built, just because what he brings to the table in abundance, people will be more prone to deal with his BS. He knows he can pick and choose every day, every hour of the day, and a chick will go just because they know what the money do. The other half, they know what the clout does. But I say that to say this: for this guy to be that young, to have come into this much money, and to have that much as much access as he does, for him to be that noble and say, "Hey, I want a wife," I applaud that. There are people my age that still wants to be players. There are people.
He's saying something there, man. I was just having a conversation with one of my bros, right? And it's baffling how we still try to hang on to old, dumb, childish ways that we know we need to set aside. Like, and it again, this young man with the money he got, the access he got, the fame he got, for him to have the maturity to be like, look, man, I'm finna slow this shit down. That's amazing. I know some 40+ folks that's still doing shit that they were doing in their 20s. And it don't really make no sense. When I was a boy, I did childish things, but when I became a man, I put childish things or boyish things behind me. You understand me? See, again, the powers that be ain't gonna want a young boy doing what he doing right now. Straight up. They'll try to make his life as miserable as possible. But again, when God done set you aside and set you apart, you gotta worry about the enemy. It's gonna be little that they can do. The only way they'll be able to actually touch you is if you get back in the boat with them. You see what I'm saying? You get back in bed with them, you get back in the car with them, then they can sabotage your shit. But as long as you covered by grace, you good. The only question that I have is, my only thing is, he signed that contract. That's my concern. And I'm being honest with you, don't nobody like it when you figure out the game and then you leave them high and dry. Don't matter if you work for a corporation. Don't matter if you work for your buddy. It don't matter if you work for Walmart or Burger King. When you figure out the game and you go on your own and try to start your own Burger King, they ain't gonna like that. I know that from experience. I did the same thing. I learned everything I needed to learn from the janitorial company that I worked for, and I went and started my own business. And I took a client or two with me. Being honest with you, I did. And it was the best move that I ever made. But man, that's a burned bridge for me. I can't go back and subcontract with them. I would very much doubt if they'll employ me again, even though I was great at what I did. But still, it's a sour taste. That's a burnt bridge. And if they could have done something to intervene on the decisions and what I was trying to do, they would have. I just was smarter than the average bell.
People older than me that still wants to be a player. So for him taking these very positive steps that will bring negative results, I applaud him. Because at the end of the day, he knows what comes with the game. Let's continue.
That's a great thing you're doing, Mr. Young Boy, and I see you trying to move around and go and get up out the business like that and be a grown man. And that's what I want all you young fellas to do that's in the rap industry, but it's not on me to want you to do it, and it's not on the fans that want you to do it. It's really not even on you wanting to do it, because it's on those people, because we got to keep it fact, Mr. Young Boy. You sold your soul to those people. You're trying to back up just like everybody else was trying to do.
Breaking
and you don't know how to do it because you don't got the support team behind.
He doesn't know how to do it because he knows it's not supposed to be done. And he knows what comes with it. I'll stop pausing. Let's go.
You see me try to get the support team. Everybody try to get the support team, but for some strange reason, they can't get the support team behind them, right? Because the elites are bigger than what you're doing. They run the industry. You see what I'm saying? He's been on house arrest for several years, but found newfounded places while residing in Utah and getting close to missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints, and plans of getting baptized with them. I'm sorry. Once cops clear him to be outside without monitors. He spread plenty of love with his latest album, I Rest My Case, in January, as it was mostly with the dog on him and everything. Why do you think he was doing all that? He's a millionaire. He got money and everything. So why do you think the young boy was doing all that running? Because he knew exactly what type of cops was coming to get him.
Some different police. That's a nice statement because that boy was running his ass off like he wasn't going to get caught.
Cause let's keep it real. He didn't have no weapons on him or nothing like that.
There was a firearm in a car allegedly.
I don't care if he had suspended license or whatever. He was just pulled over and just whatever. I got suspended license, whatever. He a man. They can bond right out or whatever. Why do you think
that's all the more reason to have
all around,
legit
jumping
license.
out the car, took police on a high-speed chase, jumped out, got away once, jumped out again, put the dog on him. Why do you think he did that? Because he already knew who that was and take him to jail. I need everybody to
So I guess think about it. He already know what type of police is coming at him. Ooh, that was a heavy statement. And you ain't got nothing, but you ran from these folk like this. Like, what this is Tube done insinuating that this was like a hit squad police force that was coming for him? Was the situation, if they would have caught him, not turned out so good in his favor? Leave it in the comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think the industry got their own special police force that they send at these artists that buck the system? What y'all think? Leave it in the comment. Don't forget to hit the like button while you're down, though.
Anybody with some experience, 10 years experience on retail, because he's trying to open up stores, because it'll be fair for us. How they gonna work it? I got a little bit of trust in Papoose. Papoose always been a stand-up type. No, the whole thing is about is getting what y'all deserve out that industry, man. You gotta get what y'all deserve, and y'all ain't gonna never get it if y'all don't stand up as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
You're not. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna end the video with this. You'll never get what you deserve out the industry because of what they take from you. And with that being said, I'll talk about.
Hold on, boy. You gotta say that again, Trap. You gotta say that again, Trap. We can't just skip by that, Trap. That shit was too heavy, boy.
Deserve, and y'all ain't gonna never get it if y'all don't stand up as a whole. You see what I'm saying?
You're not. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna end the video with this. You'll never get what you deserve out the industry because of what they take from you. And with that,
what they take from you? What do they take from you? If you can't, do you understand that? See, when you think about this soul thing is something that is tangible. No, it's intangible. Your image, likeness, all that come with it. Your creative process, the way you move, they take all that away. You're providing energy for the enemy. Them taking that from you, you'll never get what you think you deserve out of that. Because they took the thing that provides you with what you deserve. For example, if I put my all into my career, my job, my business, I'm going to get what I deserve out of it. Because I'm putting all the right energy into it. Now, if I sign up with a corporation and they want me to put all my lower vibrational energy into whatever project I'm working in, and then on my own time, I'm trying to vibrate on a higher vibration, I'm not going to get what I deserve out of this project that I'm doing with these buffoons. It's not possible. It's an oxymoron. So that's why I say the statement that Trap just made was a profound statement. I salute you for that one, big dog.
That being said, I'll talk about my next upload after this. It's gonna be from a makeup artist that's running from the industry.
All right. I don't want to what I'm call. Now, no disrespect, Trap, but we'll sign up and check out that video when you upload it. All right, but for the most part, y'all, I think you get the premise of what I'm saying, man. The industry's changing. And we got to stop having our head in the sand like a damn ostrich, okay? We really, really have to look at things for what they are right now. The game is changing. Point blank, period. Certain things that have been going on in the dark are now coming to the light. Point blank, period. You got artists that's selling their whole catalog. You got artists that you don't even see no more, that you hear nothing from. You have artists that we thought was such on a high pedestal being called out with all kind of ridiculous accusations that we would have never thought these folks were capable of, and some of that shit have evidence to be true. What the fuck is going on in hip hop? And is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Me personally, again, I will say it. You can't heal what you don't reveal. So if we have a problem, and I'm comfortable with saying that we do have a problem in hip hop, you're not going to be able to correct that problem until certain things are revealed about the nature of this thing that we call hip hop, in which we all love. It didn't start out like this. How did we get here? And I think we're seeing it in real time, what's really been going on. And now it's Operation Cleanup. Again, I'm a janitor by profession, y'all. This is what I do. I clean up. I come in, the whole goddamn building is a mess, and it's my job to bring order to it and get it back right for the next day. You follow me? So leave it in the comments, man. Tell me what you think. You think hip-hop is in the state of flux right now? Do you think we're going through a transition? Do you think this change is a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think it'll hinder us as a culture? Or do you think hip-hop is dead altogether? Hell, put R&B into that, put the blues, put soul, all that. Do you think we're at a point to where we're trying to clean up the bullshit and turn this thing that is a tool for great communication and great camaraderie and motivation, and use it for what it was intended for, versus keeping us locked in a lower vibrational state? All right, tell me what you think. If you made it this far, please hit the like button, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you can be in tune whenever I drop one of these videos. I appreciate you, each and every last one of y'all, especially my day ones. My name is Keith Daniel. This is the Daniel Diagnosis. Until we meet again, good people. Peace.